Welcome back, one and all, to episode 3 of Great Anglia Idents Battle, the show where dancing hares debate ice cream with aliens, for absolutely no logical reason whatsoever. Now, let's jump straight into the action and see which 3 idents have earned their place in the battle this time. But first, welcome to Greater Anglia Ident Battle. But before we spring into the action, it's time to reveal the answer to our last brain teaser. Last time, I asked, what was the very first Great Anglia Autumn Ident about? Now, did you crack it? Did you piece it together like a true clever clocks detective? Well, if you said, Mr. Hare chilling at a pumpkin patch, then you are absolutely correct. Yes, the very first Autumn Ident featured a laid-back Hare relaxing among the pumpkins' autumn vibes at maximum level, and honestly, I bet he wouldn't even give a hoot if one of those pumpkins suddenly had a psycho face pop up. Spooky, silly, and perfectly autumnal. Something like that. And here we go once again. Time to reunite with the Wheel of Beals. Jeez, it feels like I haven't been on this since the 21st century. But which idents have we got this week? Ooh, the Winter 2023 ident. Ooh, cheeky that one is. Yeah, I was not going to do something creepy there. Okay, the next item we're gonna have is, the Snowman 2022 ident. Why was it all last week we had spring idents, like 2 spring and an autumn? This week it's 2 winters and an autumn. Is it next week gonna be 2 ice cream sundaes and a topping on top? Probably. Will it be another winter one? I doubt it. It's a spring 2025 ident one. So again, but this week, we've got 2 winter idents and a spring ident. But which ident will win? But actually, this might be a tougher competition because none of them are really wow factoring me. But anyway, let's jump straight into ident 1 and see what it got. Has it got the might to take down me? Who knows?
Anglia sponsors ITV Anglia Weather.
For once, can we ever launch into something with a bang? But nope, this show is like asking yourself, how long can I endure before I start questioning my own life choices? Right, let's get into it. So the pros are, the vibe actually delivers. Kind of. It gives you that dream combo. Winter snow plus a sprinkle of chaos equals strangely perfect. Because let's be honest, who doesn't secretly enjoy a white Christmas aesthetic? Although personally, I'd still prefer sunshine and no frostbite. Thank you very much. And the snowball effect. The snowball really ties every ident together with just the right pitch of sarcasm. And every time it laughs at the screen, it's like, hello, I need to mainly inconvenience your emotions. It somehow proves it can be both charming and the right pain in the ear at the same time. So the major disasters are, the ident feels quite minimal in detail, with just snowy trees and a single cheeky hare. The scene stands out, but it can also feel a bit empty. Instead of magical winter calm, it sometimes drifts into something slightly eerie, almost like those older Confused.com adverts where the tone feels a bit unsettling rather than cozy. And 2, it could really benefit from sound design. A gentle festive jingle or soft background music would bring it to life and make it feel warmer and more inviting. Right now, it feels a bit silent and static, with a bit of audio magic could transform it into something much more memorable and alive. Similar to the energy I imagine in my Fab Film Friday atmosphere. And here we go, sliding straight into ident 2 out of 3 like some smooth cheese, where things start to crank up a notch. The snow's still falling, but now it feels like the winter world has woken up and decides it wants to put on a show. The air feels sharper, the trees stand taller, and that cheeky hare is back again like it owns the place. Something about this one feels bigger, like this ident is building its own little story in real time. You can almost feel the tension of winter magic just under the surface, ready to burst out at any moment. Get ready, because this isn't just scenery anymore, it's a whole frosty moment waiting to unfold.
Greater Anglia sponsors ITV Anglia Weather.
So this feels like a clear step up from the last whirlwind of an ident we just had a minute ago. So I love that we now get more Christmas references compared to the previous ident, even if it's only by a small margin. The snowman especially adds more charm and warmth, almost giving a nod to those classic Christmas film vibes with its simple but friendly design. and the Hare casually munching on the carrot is a great little touch. It gives off that playful, I'm definitely not sharing this energy, and you can already guess what's going to happen next without needing any extra commentary. It's simple but effective storytelling. But here's where it stumbles. There's still no music, and honestly, it really needs it. Great ANGLIA, it's time to turn the volume up. Even a bit of Christmas rock or a festive beat will completely change the mood and make it feel more alive and exciting, especially for a Saturday night vibe. And visually, it could also benefit from more colour variation, more shades of white, soft blues, or even a sneaky touch of turquoise or pink would help build depth or atmosphere. I don't know why I picked pink, but right now it leads a bit too flat, and a few extra tones could really transform the mood and make the scene feel richer and more immersive. Alright, pack it in, winter's done. We're leaving the hot cocoa, the snowballs, the frozen toes, all of it right behind us. Because guess what? We're not staying in winter anymore. No. We're heading somewhere better to finish. Somewhere warmer, somewhere louder. We're going to the beach. Yes, it's a beach ident for spring. Or maybe a siege ident for bring. But honestly, it's both and it doesn't matter. Or is it a spring ident for the beach? But anyway, snow gone, ice melted, and the mood has upgraded. So grab your shades, ditch the scarves, and get ready, because this ident is diving straight into sunshine, chaos, and boredom peak level. Welcome to Spring Beach Edition.
Greater Anglia sponsors ITV Anglia Weather.
So we finally sprang into something new. A world of psychic snowmen and attacking snowballs. They've gone for good. Here's what I've enjoyed. The bright sunny beach really makes people rethink spring. It's not just frozen hailstorms and icy chaos anymore. It can also feel like warm sunshine, cheesy vibes, and that boiling hot summer energy. It's a bold contrast that flips the whole winter theme on its head. And the two Hares trying to show off what looks like mammoth tusks or something equally dramatic. It's actually really relatable in a funny way, especially the way they act like they've won some kind of reward just for existing. This over-the-top confidence gives the ident real personality. But even though it stands out in a fun way, it does feel a bit disconnected from the winter chaos. It almost leans more into a summer ident than a spring transition, which slightly breaks the theme balance. And even with the beach idea working visually, the background feels a bit empty. It could have been pushed further to the max with silly details like a dancing penguin on an ice cream that's somehow alive, or random snow creatures still arguing in the sand. That kind of background comedy would have made it even stronger. Overall, it's a great mix of winter chaos and unexpected summer vibes. It doesn't always fully stay on theme and hit the nail on the head, but that's also what it makes it memorable and fun. Well, it's that time. The moment you've probably been waiting 347 years for. Yes, my completely unnecessary and slightly questionable ranking and laughter. But let's find out which ident takes the number one spot this week. So, at number 3, the Snowball ident. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of this ident. It feels like it expects me to enjoy watching a snowball smash into something electronic and laugh along with it, which, in my opinion, is a bit of a miss. It's trying to be funny, but it just doesn't land for me. But I can handle your opinion if you like this one. But at number 2, we have the Snowman ident. So this one I actually do like. It tries to be clever with the humour, and the whole setup is nice. But the problem is, you can kind of tell what's going to happen from the very beginning. Not just because it's another winter ident. So while it's enjoyable, the only problem is it's a bit predictable. So that's why it's not the number 1. But at number 1, and taking it this week, you've guessed it, it's the beach ident. Now I know what you're thinking. It's a bit odd for spring. And yeah, it can feel a little plain. But here's the thing, it isn't predictable. And for once, it's not trying too hard to force the laughs, which actually makes it more enjoyable. Sometimes simple and unexpected wins. And that's this week's countdown. Agree or disagree, one thing's certain, next week I'll probably all change again. Wait, is that the time already? Make sure you stay tuned for next week's episode, which is the 18th of April at 6 PM BST, same time as always. Trust me, You won't want to miss it, because if you do, Mr. Hare might just eat your golden carrot portions. See you next time, and make sure to stay hairy and hoppy.